I am now live. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's Amy from Quilty Studio here in Pentwater, Michigan. And hello. So today is gray and icky. We were like super cold last week, snowy and cold, 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 cold. And then this week we are snowy and not so cold. So it's kind of sloppy and slushy and no kind of fun. Anyway, but it's winter, so we'll deal. So happy Wednesday. Hi, everyone. Um, so today we're going to start by talking about the brown bag mystery. And so for those of you who don't know about the brown bag mystery, here's what it is. So we have 60 shops in the US and Canada who are participating in this mystery that is thought about, that's designed, that's kind of, um, uh, mastered by Karen Montgomery of the Quilt Company. We go to a convention, an event every year, which was just a couple weeks ago, and it's called Symposium. So I am a Symposium shop. That means that only those shops can do the brown bag mystery. That we get exclusive content that we are going to, uh, classes and fabric and fun things like that, that throughout the year we're going to have for you, which is awesome. We get to meet with some fantastic reps and learn all sorts of things, which is awesome too. So the brown bag mystery is this. Your ticket to participate in the brown bag mystery is to purchase a brown bag. So from any Symposium shop, we'll all go live on February 1st, and you can go to any shop that is a Symposium shop and buy a bag. So what that means is we will give you a hint fabric. This year it's a hint fabric, not a focal fabric, just a hint. And that fabric will be what you're going to base buying your bag on. Once you buy a bag, inside there'll be some preliminary cutting instructions, and there will be some information on how to join a private Facebook group called Brown Bag 24 Piece of Cake. This year's theme is called Piece of Cake, and it's a whole lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun picking things for you. The fabric is dependent on the shop, so we are choosing things from our shop to give you for the bags. I am trying this year to not duplicate any bags, so will be super unique for the people who buy the bags. And you get about 6.5 yards of fabric. We will show you possible border fabrics that can go with each bag. What that means is you're getting a second hint by showing you possible borders. So I would highly recommend that you buy a border at the same time. Bags start going on sale February 1st. They will go on sale all through the brown bag mystery. You can buy one even after clues start dropping. But most people buy their bags in the first 6 weeks before the first clue goes out. The first clue will go out in March, and you will get them mailed to you snail mail. So you'll get a envelope. In our case, it will be neon bright colored envelope, and that will be your clue. And then every other week until the last one comes, you will get that envelope in your mail, and then you will go forward and cut and sew and make fun things. I encourage you to join the Facebook group because there's a ton of information on there. Karen has videos, hints, she has how-tos on there, a lot of great community and inspiration on that page. I would also encourage you guys to possibly join her Facebook group, which is called 9 Patch a Day. And that is a group you just have to ask to join. And that also has a ton of information. She does a lot of different things on that page. Also, like and share the pages of your favorite stores. So like and share my page, So Let's Be Quilty. And it's a really fun time. So our bags will be $119. When you get onto that page, which she will open on February 10th, you can show what your bag is to that page. We ask that you don't, reveal any clues or do anything like that. So that is Brown Bag Mystery. So I will be going live February 1st to February 7th. We'll be doing it in the evenings. It'll be 15, 20 minutes, pretty short. We'll show the bags that are going to be live for that day. We encourage you to grab them. We might try and do comment sold on that. Yeah. So we'll try and do comments sold so you can immediately buy those as you see them or reserve them. So we're going to try and do that. And then once you have your bag, then the fun begins. So we will have a little project that will happen. And so I'll show you, I'm making a different one so you can see two different ways that you can do the project. And we'll have more information on our page. So go to solethisbequilty.com, go to the bag. Wow, that's hard to say this morning. Brown Bag Mystery tab, and that will give you all the information on it. If you have any questions, call me, text me, email me, whatever you'd like to do. And the brown bag will start on so you can start purchasing brown bags on February 1st. So just to let you know, on February 3rd, we will be showcasing our shop, So Let's Be Quilty Studio, on the 9 Patch a Day group. So we'll be introducing everybody to our shop and what we carry and what we do and all that kind of good stuff. So go on and check it out and like it and share it, and that would be awesome. Okay, brown bag mystery, that is done. Okay, so I have a couple of things we'll show you. Should I show the fabric up there and then come back to here?
Sure.
Okay, so I have a couple of new lines of fabric that are coming in, and then the big one. So Tilda is coming in. It's on its way. It is the Jubilee line. It will be here next week, so I will showcase all of the fabric, all the things next week. So I'm excited about that because it's bright and beautiful, and I'm excited about that. But I do have two lines that were in kind of my overstock area, but now they're in the shop and they're fantastic. So we're going to walk over and show you those two lines. And then I have a couple of fun things to show you here at the table. Let's do it. Let's walk on over. All right. So we were busy switching over from holiday and Christmas to are you making sure you can see everything? Okay. From holiday and Christmas over to more spring kind of oriented things. So I got two lines of fabric in that I just wasn't able to get out before Christmas. So the first one is called Quaint Cottage, and this is a ginger burr from Moda, and it's kind of a fun little line of fabrics with flowers and those beautiful jewel tone teals and kind of like this chocolatey brown. So she has a plaid, she has a couple of really fun florals, and then I got quite a few of the blenders that she had in there. I just kind of thought that this would make a really fun line of fabric to do a lot of things with. I also have pre-cuts. We have jelly rolls, we have layer cakes, and we have charm packs of Quaint Cottage. So a lot of fun little things you could do with that one. I will help you do that. You're welcome. And then the second one really says spring to me. It is a line called Thicket and Bramble, and it is from Figo Fabrics. And it has like foxes, and there's some bunny rabbits in here. So some rabbits, and it's kind of this softer pastel color palette. So kind of this kind of peachy color, a really pretty little floral, and then you have like this lilac and that soft green teal color. Really pretty. And I thought that would make fantastic little quilt, maybe like a little table runner for spring. So I will be doing some 1 hour table runner things for spring. So keep your eyeballs out for that. And then I also have layer cakes, and I have fat quarter packs of the Thicket and Bramble. So really cute. You may see one of those in a, don't trip. Okay, wait. You may see one of those in a brown bag. You never know. Or at least a hint of one, right? Hint. Okay. So a couple of new things that I got while I was there. So one of the things I showed you, the color decks and the little cards for the quilt blocks, and we'll be talking more about that. I'm kind of getting together maybe kind of a class for those guys, so keep that in mind. I will have Wednesday sews will start back up in February, and then we'll have classes in a new newsletter going out in 2 weeks. So when everything kind of drops, we'll drop everything. So I'm gonna show you, this thing is called a Quilter's Project Planner, and I really thought this was cool because if you're kind of, everybody has New Year's resolutions of doing UFOs. We all do it. So this is a great little way to keep yourself organized on just 12 projects. That's all I'm asking you to keep track of, not the stacks that many of us have. This could be bags. This could be quilt projects. So you can keep track of 12 quilt projects in here. And I highlighted a couple of things, not to show you everything, but here's like this. If you do any planners, any of like the planners, they have these little, what are they called? It's called a project wheel. And so you can color in when you finish something, and it kind of gives you a visual representation of you finishing project, which is kind of a great idea. The other thing that I thought was super cool is this has a way to keep you organized for each project. I'm not going to get too close because I don't want to reveal too much, but so you put the project info. You kind of put some notes in there. You can put a finished picture, which I highly recommend because a lot of us don't do that when we finish something. And then also it gives you a way to track stuff. Like if you gave something away as a gift, put a little information in there so you remind yourself of where it went and how wonderful it was. So this is a way just to keep you organized. It has 12 projects. You could do more than 12, or buy more than one planner. So they are live on the website. It's $19.95, and it's a great little book. So I'd love to see people come in and get themselves organized, and I am going to try one myself. Okay, Quilt Planner. In February, I'm going to do something kind of out of my box a little bit. And I usually do brights and everything, but I have a son and a husband who are Dungeons and Dragons fans. And when I sat down with Jason Yenter at Symposium from In the Beginning Fabrics, he just does some amazing panels, some amazing things. And one of the things that he does is this dragon series. And so I bought this to make kits out of it. It's called Dragons the Ancients. And here is the panel. So it's got like these dragons, and you have a hero and a castle, and I mean the graphics on here are fantastic. And then he has this other panel with all the dragons on it. And this one was different because it had like a bunch of colors. It had the red and the green and the dark brown and the really fantastic colors. Um, and then I wanted to show you this one up close. It has like, it's a background and it has like dragons in the background. It's a really cool. He also has this one, which is really pretty. Oh, go up there. And then some supporting ones that go with it. This is like dragon scales. And then he's known for his border prints. So this is his border. And you see how the dragons, is it showing how the dragons meet in that center? And then this is going to be the border. So I'm going to show you what the quilt looks like. This is my kit to make the sample, which I have to get busy on. And here is what the kit is going to look like. It's called Dragons the Ancients. So you're using that border on the edges, and then you're using all of your panels in there. And I just think it's a really cool quilt. If finished quilt size is 76.5 by 92.5. I'm getting all of the fabric next month, so I have until then to get the quilt together. I just think it's kind of out of my ordinary, but I think that this is a really fun thing to do for the people in our lives that are dragon people. So I went ahead and got it. So okay, so to sum up, so we have a couple of lines of fabric that we showed you. Jubilee is coming next week. Brown Bag Mystery starts on the 1st. We will be going live for 7 days to kind of show you some bags. We will also be featured on the 9 Patch a Day group on February 3rd. So you can go ahead and take a look at our little video for that. We have a new quilt planner, which is super cool. And, oh, yes. And ask my husband. So we have Skinny Bolt sale happening all of January. So it is a treasure hunt. You have to come into the shop and find your skinny bolts that are something that I'm not going to reorder. So anything that is 3 yards or less, if you buy all of it, you get 40% off. We talked about we're going to do next week live. We're going to try next week live. After we're finished with the live, we're going to do a comments sold portion, and we're going to show you, we're going to take some of our skinny bolts, we're going to show them to you, tell you how many yards it is, how much it is, and give it a number, and you can buy them right on the spot, so you don't even have to come into the shop, because I know weather is kind of a thing. So we're going to try it, because comments sold is something I have wanted to try. So what that is, a platform where I say, this is item number 1. If you want this item, you put number 1 and your name in there, and then we just send it on to you. So we're going to try that. So have a fantastic Wednesday. My husband, I'm trying to wrap it up so he knows I'm wrapping it up. Have a fantastic Wednesday. I just wanted to say hello to my retreaters that came in yesterday. I always enjoy your fantastic positive energy and seeing your happy faces in the shop. So we'll see you next week, and have a fantastic Wednesday.